and welcome to another little mini beer review. And this one is a little mini one. And I say little mini because it's only a 330ml can, and it is, as you've probably guessed from the title of the video, from Tiny Rebel, and it is Dutty Vermont Session IPA. Now, I've always wanted to try more Tiny Rebel stuff, ever since trying the Marshmallow Porter. That was really nice, and I thought, well, see what's what, and I just happened to be in Bottlecraft today, and I had this, and I thought to myself, I'll try one. Didn't have a lot of much in particular that took my fancy today, but this one did, because it's Tiny Rebel, and I hear lots of good things, many good things, and if it's anything like the Porter, it's going to be great. So, what does it say on the can? Well, apart from the great artwork, which we can see, got the little Tiny Rebel logo, which I really like, it's really cool. It doesn't actually tell you much. It says it's brewed and canned at Tiny Rebel Brewing Co. on the Wern Industrial Estate in Newport in Wales. It gives you an ingredients list, and it helpfully tells you that it might contain sediment. I'm not a huge fan of sediment, it might be, I must say. And then it just tells you a few bits in other languages about what it is. It's beer, don't drink it if you're pregnant, recycle the can, and all that jazz. It tells you also that it's 4.2%, so it's not a particularly strong beer at all. So we're going to crack that one open. I've not tried this before, so let's see what we get. Smells. There's something there that's familiar. I want to say it's a little bit like it's a tree, a mastic tree, a bit like a mastic tree. That gummy kind of almost phenolic type scent going on. Anyway, let's pour. What have we got? It's relatively light. Ooh, don't want to pour it away. Quite carbonated, as I can see there, but we don't want to go mental. I'm trying to slow pour because I don't want to get any sediment, if there is any. Okay, so it's not as pale as I first thought. It's a little bit hazing at the bottom, so there might be some sediment here as we get towards the end of the can. There we go. Bit of a shocking pour. Yeah, there's a bit of sediment. There we go. It's got a decent head, as we can see. And there's more of that phenolic, sort of resinous scent going on. Like I say, it's not as pale as, say, the Oakham Citrus I had earlier on this evening. It's not overly clear, there's a little bit of haze. Doesn't really mean much. But what really does mean much is what it tastes like, so let's have a crack at this one. Not a lot going on, not a lot at all. A slight bitterness. It's not offensive in any way, but it's just a bit, I'll tell you what it would be. It'd be a good introduction to craft ale if you're not overly keen on anything too juicy or anything too hoppy. It's a very safe beer. It's not overly strong either, it's 4.2%, so it's one that you can sit and drink with a barbecue or anything like that, with it not being overly strong and not having a lot to offer that's unique in the flavour. It's not really out there, it's fairly inoffensive, therefore it will go with anything. So there's an element of hop, not overly hoppy, not overly sweet, a think the word you'd use is balanced. So yeah. Not bad, not bad. Not out there or adventurous or anything like that. But it's alright. It's drinkable and it's easy. And that's the key. It's not going to offend anyone. It should be something that most people could sit and sip and not be offended by. It'll appeal to a wide variety of drinkers is what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. So that wraps up my very short but sweet introduction to Tiny Rebel's Dutty Vermont IPA. I'll see you again soon. Bye.